Okay, this is going to be a very complex how-to. Okay, today I am working on a Frigidaire freezer refrigerator. We're having a problem with a clogged defrost drain line, and hopefully this can be a simple solution and I can show you how to take care of this. You see back here, it's very common in these Frigidaires and a lot of refrigerators to have this panel back here, and that is where your defrost coil is. In fact, I think I'm looking at it right there. And your defrost pan, your drain pan, is under here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right here. And we're gonna shine some light up under there. Now I'm sticking my fingers down in there and they're dry, which doesn't mean a whole lot, but the symptom with this refrigerator freezer is that it was leaking underneath. There was a pool of water down here on the ground several times throughout the past week or so, I have heard, and that's indicative of overflow or leaking. So I'm gonna show you how to address this the easy way. But right now, I'm heating up some water, and we're gonna see if we can't unplug the drain with that. Corrugated line back there. That's the drain line right there. You can see the end of it right there. And that is where it would drain out. Now, if you came and the floor was wet and there was no dampness in here, well, certainly your drain line is clogged, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to pour some hot water in through that panel I showed you. Other clear sign that your drain line is clogged is, of course, this ice. Can you see this? This is a lot of ice. There we go. And so I'm going to take this turkey baster, and I've got near boiling water right here. I'm going to suck some of this up, and I'm going to push it through there. And see if we can't unclog that line. Like so. So we're going to try again. So I'm going to do a little more of the hot water. Let's see. Might take a few times. Just shooting it right through the panel there. And now let's take a look down here and see if I can see any result there. Okay, there we go. Now we can see the drain line dripping. And we have unclogged it. Another thing that I might do is take some weed trimmer line, you know, from a weed eater or weed trimmer, and run it through there and see if I can get any debris out of there. All right, now we're going a step further, and I'm going to show you what more you can do if you're having trouble with the hot water technique and you want or you want to be thorough. We can take this panel off back here and investigate the drain pan back here, or the catch basin. So there are only 4 screws in this panel, 1/4 inch nut driver, and I can get them out. Now there are electrical components back here, so you want to turn your power off to your fridge before you open it. This is what you will find. Now I've only lifted up the panel, and I found a bunch of ice in here. And of course, there is your drain line right there. And you know what it was clogged with, right? It's clogged with ice. But we can run some cord down there nonetheless. Now I have my doubts that there would be any trash in there, but I'm going to run this trimmer line down there anyway. Now I have actually found more ice in that drain line, so while I have this open, I'm going to continue to irrigate. Okay, so I ran some cable down in there and didn't really hit any obstructions. I'm still dripping underneath. Everything looks really good. So I'm just going to put this panel and these 4 screws back in, and after we clean this up, and call it a day. All right. Now, if you are curious what model this is, here's a look at the tag. I'm pretty sure you can see it up there, hopefully. But these refrigerators are all very similar. Not all are the same, but especially these Frigidaires are going to have somewhat of a similar setup back here with the coils and the drain pan. And now we can start cleaning up the mess. I appreciate you watching. Be sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.